From East Point to Buckhead, from College Park to Bankhead. Dopest sports talk show on the radio. You heard what I said. Big Mason, E-Glade, highlights and big plays. From the East Coast to the West Coast, from Oregon to Georgia State. Touchdowns and home runs, slam dunks and long runs. Athletes and sports junkies. If you got the knowledge, come get you some. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Sound mad, get your team lost. Jerry Jones, cause I'm the boss. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Crush, Jack, yeah, black on.
Hey, man, what's going on, y'all? Hey, we hear y'all. What a day. What a day. Hey, man, go ahead and talk to the people real quick. I got to try to do something. We're trying to do some Instagram on here. Let me see if I can get it to work.
Man, try to make it do what it do, man. Hey, everybody. We finally got it. It's here. All of the back and forth, the 35 interviews. I was trying to go down there. I sent my resume to Arthur Blank, too. I was like, hey, I got coaching experience. Yeah, you might well give me an interview. You interviewed everybody else. It's finally done. I kind of made a post the other day saying that these jobs are about to start like filling up. Coach Raheem Morris, he's back in the ATL. He is the Atlanta Falcons head coach. Not only is the Atlanta Falcons head coach, he's the first African-American head coach in Atlanta Falcon history.
Hold on, Mace, man. I'm
crazy.
Trying to do too much, but we're back, man. Hold on, get it right.
Yeah, the technology, get the technology together.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, man. So I know a lot of people want, questions about it. We got to jump into. We got a lot to talk about today in today's show, man. It's going to be one of those shows that we have we got to talk about. Is hiring head coaches. That's a big thing right now. But we got to talk about the one that just came out. Raheem Morris is in the A again. And a couple of things I want to talk about, and I'm going to get your opinion, of course, as always, Maceo, on this. But y'all got to realize there's a couple of things about this. Raheem Morris is Arthur Blank and him are like this. They've known each other for 20 years going into that. And let me ask y'all quick. Did this hire make sense to you, Maceo?
It made sense. It made sense for a couple of reasons. When we always talk about, we had this thing, we talk about, do these guys check the boxes? Do these guys fit? Everything I think that the Atlanta Falcons were looking for in the head coach, Raheem Morris, is all of those things. You wanted to get younger. One of the things you kept hearing about Belichick is age. Well, have a young guy here. You have a guy that's super relatable to the players. You have a guy that's super relatable to the media. When he was here as the interim, when he was here as a position coach, he was one of the guys you could always just pull to the side and talk to. He always gave you direct and honest answers, and he didn't mind spending time talking, even though that was in a assistant coach capacity. Now he's the head coach, so I mean that dynamic may change. We shall see. But as far as when we always talk about players coach, a coach that guys really want to play for, you've seen all the guys that played for him previously. My little cousin, Kobe Durant, he's one of the reasons that Kobe was in LA. He was Kobe's position coach for the last 2 years, plus his coordinator. Just glowing things to say about Coach Ra. That's what everybody calls him. Everybody in LA pretty much knew that last season would be his last season. They knew he was going to be destined to become a head coach. The Rams really pushed for him to become a head coach in the NFL. So he gets another shot at this thing. I think just from a culture standpoint, that's all we keep hearing. The Atlanta culture won today because Bill Belichick, just in a lot of people's eyes, he didn't fit what Atlanta is. So now you bring a guy who, he definitely fits the demographic. It's no question about that. So absolutely. I think it was a very good hire. But on the other side of this, a lot of people are going to talk about the defending of his office, his desk. Rich McKay continues to keep his hand on the you got the keys to the kingdom, hand on the throne or throttle or whatever they want to say. I know, talking to a couple of different people in the industry, one of the reasons a lot of people in executive positions didn't want Belichick here was because they knew their jobs would be in jeopardy.
Yeah.
So that's one of the reasons why a lot of people inside the building, they were against bringing Bill Belichick in, which kind of confused Arthur Blank. But again, they always talk about this being a collaborative effort, but they can say all that they want. They already proved it. They can lie to you. I'm telling you now, this was a Rich McKay hire. This gives Rich McKay control, the control that he wanted, the control that he's had. So yeah, that's part of this hire.
I'm gonna say a lot of things about that whole Belichick thing, and I've been saying it for the last few weeks. Everybody keep talking about he was a winner. Without Tom Brady, he hasn't won. Let's go back without that. Y'all can say what you want to. He won. He did this. Look at this record without Tom Brady. Outside of that 11-5 season, and maybe that one good season with the quarterback from Alabama that he had, without Tom, there's no titles in New England. So his record wasn't that great. He's 72 years old. And you got to realize when it comes to power, he was given the keys to the kingdom in 2000. Belichick doesn't understand working with a GM. He's been the GM.
Yeah, he the guy. He the de facto.
He's the guy.
He the guy.
He don't understand no sharing responsibility. He gets his own groceries. So are you comfortable turning over a team to a 72-year-old guy who you now have to get? John, you say he picked Tom. He picked him in the 6th round, and he had no choice to use him. So y'all keep trying to make excuses for Belichick. He's 72 years old. You expect him to understand the youth quarterback that he has to work with? I don't. I've seen him what he did with the guy from Alabama. Everybody thought he was going to be the next big thing at quarterback. The kid, what's the white kid name?
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones. Oh, Mac Jones. He gonna make Mac Jones until the next Tom Brady. They talking about cutting Mac Jones now. So I didn't see that. So when I heard the Belichick thing, we trying to live through. He won so many 7 titles or 6 titles with New England, and he would do the same thing in Atlanta. You don't know that because now you got to deal with front offices. You got to deal with a different culture. You got to deal with the Atlanta culture. You got to deal with the city culture. All that matters in building a franchise in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like you just say, hey, I'm going to come into Atlanta. I'm going to force y'all to like the way we do things. Our press may not be the same as New England's press. Our author may not be the same as the guy at Gillette or whatever his name is. I keep the massage dude. He's different than the massage dude. So we talking about 2 different guys. So now we're going to just think, and the most you were going to get from a 72-year-old coach was 3 years. Yeah. I promise you. He'll be 75 in 3 years. What type of franchise will you build in 3 years? If you get a brand new quarterback like they're talking about, Penix, and all these guys, he gonna be at his top in 3 years. So let's go back to Raheem. So you go and get Raheem. Everybody say, well, Raheem he didn't win in Tampa Bay. You know what I'm saying? So he had 3 seasons at Tampa Bay. Mm-hmm. He was 3-13 the first season. He was 10-6 his second season. He had a winning record his second season. And then from there, he lost his third season in which they fired him. They only gave him 3 seasons to do something with that team. Right. Most coaches get 5 years. His brief term at Atlanta, he won 4 games out of the whole 12. Guess what? That's because Dan Quinn went 0-5. So he came in and won 4 out of the next 11 games after a culture that was pretty much badly beaten. 2 things about Raheem Morris. He's been a defensive coordinator, and he ran the passing game offense for the Atlanta Falcons. So he's coordinated on both sides of the ball. Oh, yeah. By the way, his receivers, Julio Jones, Mohamed Sanu, and Tyler Gabriel. And we had one of the best passing offenses in the league because we went to the Super Bowl that year. When he was a defensive guy who took over an offensive position. It's been long enough. He was supposed to. He was in there running, for all those who don't know, before we got Arthur Smith. When we got Arthur Smith, the guy everybody hates. Yeah. He was in running for the job back then, but they chose Arthur. They went offensive coordinator. He has head coaching experience, which everybody said we need in this coach. It was 10 years ago since he had his full head coaching job, which is in 2011. Don't too many people do that back then. So that's my thing, Mace Show. I just think when you look at the totality of what this guy could bring, It brings balance. And y'all out y'all mind if y'all don't think Rich McKay was trying to save his job. Rich McKay been doing this for over 25 years. He understands the game. He understands the game. You know what I'm saying? I know, yeah, by the way, he's been on 2 championship teams. He was the defensive back Super Bowl champion with when under Gruden. And he was just San Diego's, when he first came to San Diego, guess what? The defense coordinator for that championship team as well. So the guy has, I mean, what else do you want? Oh, well, he lost before. Guess what? There was a guy in May Show who coached his first 5 seasons of the team and went 35-44. Got fired, only had 1 winning season. He went 3 to 5 seasons coaching as a defensive coordinator. Quit, had a chance to take one job, but took another job for a job, and now y'all call him the greatest coach of all time. That's Bill Belichick. I'm not saying Raheem Morris is going to be Bill Belichick, but you said Bill, nobody thought Bill was going to get a job before. He sucked at Cleveland.
Well,
he only won 1 winning season out of 5. He got a 5-year try and got fired after he went 5-11 in Cleveland.
Yeah.
So if we're going to play that game, and why does it take coaches? And yeah, I don't care. I'm sounding like my girl from Insecure now. I like when black coaches win. I'm just going to be that dude. I'm happy for it. And I think if he fails, he failed. But why not try? He's young. He's still 47. He ain't even hit 50 yet. He's 47 years old.
Yeah.
He's a young guy.
Yeah.
He's coached Rams. Every he goes, he's been part of winning programs. Hell, the last time we went to the Super Bowl, guess what? He was one of our coaches. He was the assistant head coach. This is what we get.
All of these are facts. All of those are facts. What's crazy to me, and we're gonna get this talk all the way up until we get to the field when it's time to play. Who he hires, the coordinators are gonna be crucial. Absolutely. I want to know as far as during the draft. I mean, what's gonna be the process in that room as we get ready to go to the combine? What are we looking for? Does he? I mean, he has to come in. He has to assess the roster. He has to see which guys fit his system. Again, whoever his OC gonna be, what pieces on the team fit the system that he's gonna bring in. He's probably gonna bring in a guy from the Rams. One of those guys under McVay. This is what coaches do. They get comfortable in a place. They know some guys. They probably already tell, hey, hey, McVay called offense. Hey, maybe you can come. You've learned under McVay. Hey, maybe now you can come run our offense. So the offense is probably going to look something like the Rams offense, if that's the direction we go, because this is what guys do. They collect guys where they've been, who they know, and they bring those guys in. I just need to know, what is Rich McKay's role? Do all the, he already made it clear. Listen, the book stopped with me. They have to run it by me. I have to prove it. What's going to be the dynamic? That's just the question that we need answered. It won't be long. The combine is on the way. Senior Bowl is here. Combine is on the way. Free agency right around the corner. We will start seeing real fast how this team collectively will come together. So all these things, all I ask is everybody just give it a chance. I've seen so many declarations on one side of the man. the man even moved his furniture in the office. His laptop. He hadn't even been given the iPad or nothing, and people are already declaring, man, terrible hire. I'm like, no, give it a chance. I mean, you just sat through 3 years of 7-9. Yeah. 3 years in a row with a guy who was totally clueless. I mean, right now, today, I think Raheem Morris is already a way better coach than Arthur Smith could have ever been. Today, he hadn't even played a game yet.
Arthur Smith could have tripped into 10 wins last year. He couldn't even trip into 10 wins because he had the talent. So everybody keeps saying, I saw, first of all, Lisa, I don't think I think the cousin thing dies with this draft. I think with this head coaching hire.
Oh, definitely.
I don't see Kirk Cousins coming to Atlanta.
Oh, no.
Why would you bring in that
No.
and all that.
See, and again, real quick, guys. See, all of that was contingent on people saying that Belichick was gonna take the job, so he gonna want a veteran and da 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 da. Throw all those points that y'all have been reading. Throw all that away. Throw it away.
So you talked about the next.
Wait and see. Stop trying to guesstimate what's gonna happen. I know that's what y'all do, and y'all are terrible at it, by the way. So stop. Just let this thing play out. Just sit back and enjoy it. Stop it.
I look at two things. You said it before. There's two hires that he has to make. One's got to be the OC. Who's that guy?
Crucial.
Got to be somebody. Because once you get the OC, now say it again. Make sure your top 5 position on the football team.
Oh man, quarterback.
Yep.
Take the quarterback.
Yep.
Go get the quarterback.
Yep.
And you can throw the corner and wide receiver and somewhat. Yeah. But those guys, those first top 3, those matters.
We have to get the quarterback after that. We get your OC, find him something. So now we determined if you decide this OC and he has a specific style, do you make a move to try to get Justin if Chicago wants to get rid of him? Do you try to get the first pick? Do you try to get a Penix? Do you try to go up and get the kid from LSU? That's going to be the big moves that he makes. Yeah, because now you have a young coach you can build around. You can build a team around. You still have young talent. Our receiver is young. Our tight end is young. We're growing on the defense, offensive line. Defense is young. Getting some things together. This is the time. And for everybody who talks about Raheem, the players love him. If you look at the top cornerback, what's his name? I can't think of his name.
Jalen Ramsey. Jalen
Ramsey loves the guy. He said that's the greatest hire he's seen yet. If people don't like this hire, I get it. Y'all want Belichick because he this. I'm telling you now, the culture will be different. The hiring will be different. It will be a different thing. And I think, and I'm still shocked. I told you before we got on the air. I'm shocked they had made this hire. Yeah. I just knew they was gonna get them a Belichick dude. I just knew it. I said, we're gonna go with this guy.
Well, I mean, let's just be real. It was Belichick's job. It just so happened that Belichick was like, hey, I can't work this way.
Yeah.
Rich McKay and everybody else who got Arthur Blank is like, hey, we don't need that guy. Because again, they were protecting their office, they were protecting their desk. They knew, hey, if Arthur wants this guy, the dynamic of this place is going to change.
Yeah. And it was basically, if we got Bill, everything was changing. Front office was changing.
Everything was going to change.
You wouldn't guarantee he was going to get a quarterback. He might have went and got a Kirk Cousins just so he can do some other thing that he wants to do.
No doubt about it.
Hey, I got 3 years, baby. 3 to 5 years. I'm 72 years old. I'm
going to do anything the way
I want to.
It's going to be done my way.
Yeah.
Why do people think that this was the only job basically that Bill Belichick was interviewing for? Because everybody else kind of wants a younger guy. They want a program. You just talked about it. They've seen and listen.
Hey man, so before you say that, how many coaches have been hired so far?
Oh shit, man, we down to about 7 or 8. Them hired. There's only 2 jobs left. Only 2 jobs left open.
So we the only team that didn't want to hire Belichick. There was 7. There's 9 other jobs out there.
Yeah,
ain't nobody hired him yet.
Yeah, the Atlanta Falcons people who interviewed him.
If he ain't the guru, why nobody has picked this guru to be that guy? But keep going, though, man.
Well, I mean, because again, everybody wants to go. Everybody wants to get younger. We're just in a time where, again, listen. Say what you want. It was all Brady. I do know for a fact that those first couple of Super Bowls, Bill Belichick had a lot to do with those Super Bowls because Tom Brady played awful in a few of those Super Bowls. But
back then, make sure he was 50 years old too.
Right. But what I'm saying is, in today's times, everybody is looking for, again, the model is out there. You want this good looking guy who look good in that medium dry fit shirt, who khaki's gonna be hella tight.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? All the young boys, Mike McDaniel with his pants pulled up, but everybody else, they either coaching them skinny jogging pants or they khakis are like 12 slim. That's the look. And Raheem fit that look because he was a medium and I mean he dressed like Sean McVay. So you got that look. Belichick was just, I mean, it's a reason that only one team was interviewing him, and now it looked like because it's down Seattle, Washington. Washington pretty much has all but said that they're gonna give their job to the offensive coordinator for the Lions when he's done. That's his job. That's his job if he wants.
That's Washington. So they got one more in Seattle.
So they just leave the Seahawks.
So
I mean, the Seahawks they hadn't called Belichick yet. So I mean, so he might miss this cycle.
We're gonna replace a 72-year-old man with another 72-year-old man in Seattle. That's what we're gonna do. So I mean, you know, like I said, man, I looked at this when I heard it. I thought Raheem had no shot of getting this job.
I was totally shocked.
He had no shot.
He was here in Atlanta Tuesday. He did interview. He was at Arthur Blake's house Tuesday. I don't know what magic he put in there, and he's probably a great interview because he's like, dog, he's a fun dude to talk to. Like, dog, he gets it.
Yeah.
And I can see him being in the room and probably just blowing everybody away. Like, wait a minute, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And again,
he has history in Atlanta. Like, it ain't like Arthur Blake don't know the dude. Arthur Blake know him.
That's his dude. Like and I got shout out to the Pivot. They had Raheem on, I think it this year.
Yeah.
And he said, "Oh, I thought I was gonna get the job before Arthur was, because me and Arthur Blank have been knowing each other since 20 years when I first started. I've been on his ranch, so that's what we thought." Yeah. And you know, everybody thought this was Raheem, but when they went for Arthur, everybody like, well, maybe he'll get this job before they went Arthur Smith. They wanted this OC. They thought he was the one, even though they were running.
They went with the guy who they said was a genius.
They had a tank running for him back then.
He was a guru.
They ran a tank back then, and it was just good. I look forward to it. I think it's the right move, in my opinion. If I'm wrong, I'll be right here.
I just want everybody to relax.
I'll be dead ass wrong right here.
You know, JJ was like, basically, is it black or white? I mean, it's both. Like, if you go look on my page where I was like Raheem Morris, everybody like, you know, people like, man, come on, man, that's the most Falcon thing ever. Falcons gone Falcon. I mean, it's us. There's a lot of us who don't like the pick. So I mean, I just ask everybody to relax. Like, let's at least let us see it play out. Don't make a declaration today. The damn man ain't even had a draft. He ain't even got his Falcon gear yet.
Yeah. He's probably still got some of the old stuff. He probably
they don't wear that stuff no more.
They throw it away. They throw it okay.
Yeah. Man, he done gave this stuff to somebody else, man.
I'm very interested now because now you saw one of your biggest things, the head coach. Now you can go ahead and see what his hire is going to be, which should be good to see. And you get to see now the draft. Now you got all those things that can line up for you. For a team that went 7-10, who should have won at least 4 of those 10. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And look, man, I tell you like this, and I told you I'm sounding like my girl from Insecure. I'm happy we winning. I'm happy we had a black coach. I'm not going to even lie to you because I didn't think I would ever see that in my time, and we seeing it right now. I know the Braves won't do it, even though I love Ron, but I'm just looking at what we've got. Raheem is here. He brings a different culture, and not only he connect the players, guys. Y'all don't understand. This is a different league than it was 22 years ago. Players need somebody they can connect with. It's not the same as it was in 2001. Players are different now. You need somebody who they can connect with. You can't get somebody who comes in and says my way or the highway. That don't work anymore. Why you think they're going with a lot of these young coaches now? Because the young coaches connect to the players. Mike McDaniel. Everybody thought he wasn't going to be able to do nothing with that team with Tua. Yeah. They went pretty far this year because he connected with the player. They love playing for McDaniel. I thought it was a huge mistake. He's a young guy. He understands. You can't hire hard noses no more. Why you think in college? Saban said, I can't keep doing this. This is a different league now. These kids are different. They coming in. You got to be able to speak their language. Hard-nosed coaching is gone. You got to be able to coach and win. If you can't do that and you can't connect, you will be fired. Honestly, real quick for everybody out there to know how different things is, tell me how a guy who's 30-13 coaching an NBA team gets fired because he can't connect to his players.
Boy.
Think about this, 2023-4, a guy who's 30-13 gets fired because he can't connect to his players. This is today's professional sports. You have to connect to these guys. If you don't connect, you're gone, man. You're gone. So everybody saying you can connect with the mailman and you still won't get the mail from. Okay. But that's mail. We talk about human beings. Basically, how many times you coached and your player didn't like you, and how great were your teams back then?
Man, everybody like me, man. Let's move on, man. Everybody like me. No, they don't.
All I'm saying is, when it's in the people business,
oh yeah, no
if
doubt.
they don't like you,
listen, no
they
doubt
won't
about
play
it.
for you.
If they not feeling you, they won't play for you. They will quit on you. Yes, they will. Let's talk about the other guy. Last thing about this though. Let's kill the narrative. And I keep seeing everybody trying to put it out there, and this that backhand slap stuff that the Falcons passed on Belichick to hire Raheem or whatever, like the way they're trying to twist that. No, Raheem was a better hire than Belichick. Let's say that. Stop saying that, oh, you know, they settled for Raheem. No, they picked Raheem because he was a better fit than Bill Belichick. So when y'all see people saying that stuff right there, that y'all shouldn't give it no time. Y'all shouldn't retweet it. Y'all shouldn't repost none of that junk. Yeah. But that's type stuff y'all repost. Let's talk about the next guy.
Real quick on that, make sure they hired Raheem. They didn't say, "Oh, we want Belichick," and then say, "Oh, well, we'll." He was their guy. That's the difference. He was the guy. So because Arthur was thinking, Belichick had one guy. He had Arthur. The rest of the front office was like,
no,
we want Raheem.
Yeah,
and that's why the Tuesday meeting got. So
yeah,
what you got, man?
So let's talk about Harbaugh.
Woo!
Harbaugh lands he lands in LA. I mean, it almost seemed like it was just, it made too much sense for him to take that job. You know, all of the rumors, he's interviewed but he ended up where I think everybody pretty much knew he was going. Your thoughts on brother Harbaugh, Jim?
I think it was you know what's funny about Harbaugh is he saw this coming. It makes sense. He's one of the, I think he's one of the only coaches I ever to play for two teams that he's now coached, which is in Michigan and now with the Chargers, because when he was in San Diego, he was the head starting quarterback for the Chargers. It works because now they got somebody that can work with Herbert.
Right.
That was the guy they want. They want somebody who can make the quarterback position work. Remember, if you look at Harbaugh, they say now he still has the best winning percentage of any coach in the NFL, but he coached for like 3 or 4 seasons, but he went to the Super Bowl as a 49ers coach.
Yeah.
He had Colin Kaepernick. He was able to fit around there. So this is a good pick for both. I think he didn't like the college game. I think college was just a little bit too much.
Yeah, he ready to get out. He ready to get out.
But I think this is going to be a good one. I think the Chargers, it was a fit. I think they gave him, and it was pretty much the worst kept secret since football. Yeah, he interviewed for the Falcons. Yeah, he interviewed for the other team. But the other way it worked, it was just like he going to the left coast. He's going to LA.
Yeah,
he's going to LA because that was the guy. That was the place he wanted. That's where he'd been. He played out there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's where I played. I know the area.
Yeah.
He loves California because he's coached at San Francisco. Yeah, he's coaching at LA.
Yeah, he's West Coast guy.
He's West Coast guy.
Yeah.
I think the thing I'm also interested in is next year when he coaches against his brother Baltimore. They got the game that's scheduled next year. But I just want to see, the big thing I want to see out of the Harbaugh is how much better does he make Herbert come in and be his coach next year. And that's going to be it. Because the Chargers, I don't have their record in front of me. I maybe can pull it up, but I think they will still have a decent record in this league. So
they underachieved last year big time.
So now they got a chance to get a guy who's going to bring a pedigree.
He's gonna bring an attitude.
Coach.
He's gonna bring an
NFC championship. And he got a swagger. He's khaki for a reason. Now they about to give him $9,000 in khaki wear like at Michigan, maybe a little bit more. So this hire is very interesting, Maceo. Give me your take on it.
Listen, I love the hire. The guy wins everywhere he go. I mean, the guy just a winner. I mean, coach's son. I mean, everything he touches, I mean, it seems to work, regardless of what y'all know. How y'all say here, cheater, whatever. Everywhere this man goes, winning follows him. And the thing that we're gonna like about the Chargers now, they're gonna definitely be a tough football team, because they've been soft the last few years. And I mean, they did have the worst coach.
Thank you, Eric.
They had the worst coach in the NFL the last few seasons.
He just,
you can throw all of that crazy stuff out the window. Harbaugh is going to coach this team the right way. And like you said, I'm constantly telling y'all how overrated Justin Herbert is. Justin Herbert is about to get a real coach now.
Yeah.
We know what kind of staff that Harbaugh's gonna bring. Look for this team and think about it. The Chargers really needed to make a pick like this, because you got Andy Reid that's in the division. I mean, without a doubt, one of the best coaches in the NFL. I mean, Pat Mahomes is in this division as well. So I mean, you needed a guy to be able to kind of offset what's kind of going on in this division, because I mean, it's the Chiefs division.
Yeah. Y'all, they stairs. I mean, it is what it is, Maceo. Yeah. But I do like to see the dynamic he brings. I mean, you got my guy going to the Raiders now. Did he get the job yet?
Antonio Pierce, he's officially the coach.
He got that job. You got the Chargers with their new head coach. You got Andy Reid, who's still doing that.
You got Sean Payton in Denver. You got
Sean Payton in Denver, which is still going to be hilarious to me. But we're going to keep going on that real quick.
Yeah, well, I mean, who going to be his quarterback next year? It ain't going to be Russ.
So you got a chance to come in outside of the big monster in Kansas City. You got a chance to do some things. And I think if you can get Justin Herbert to do and just play the way that everybody tells us he can play, even though make sure you called him out for years, he played like they say he can play.
Man, that dude, man.
Then you should have a team that can do something.
Well, like I say, they're not going to be soft as their uniforms look. I mean, their uniforms soft. So, you know what I'm saying? Because their uniforms soft, I mean, they play soft. Like, maybe Harbaugh come in like, look, we're going to wear that dark blue, and then we're going to wear the all white. We ain't going to wear the other stuff, man. Because we look soft when we wear the uniforms, man.
Powder blues.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. They like the sweetest uniform, but they just look soft in them. Maybe Harbaugh going to toughen them up in them soft-looking uniforms.
See, Coach Bank, you
Coach C, man. I didn't say that, Coach.
Coach Bank,
I just said they look soft in them uniform, and it's just because they had the Cyrus coach in the NFL for the last 3 years, so they were soft.
That's just terrible.
That's all, Coach. You bringing up this, Coach.
Y'all petty on this thing, man. Y'all petty, but make sure I still think what's going to make that, like I said. And I'm waiting to see that too, Maceo. If he wins another one, let's say that Andy wins another one, does he hang up the hat? I mean, what else do you have to prove? What do you have to prove? That's the rumor. I mean, what do you have to?
Man,
3 times.
Let me tell you something.
3 titles, Maceo.
Andy trying to run that thing up, man. Cause Andy left about 2 of them things, at least 2 of them in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
So he wanna now, as long as 1-5 my quarterback, man, bro, come on, man. I'm finna keep, man. What stop? You think I'm finna get this job to somebody else? So y'all can be like, like what Belichick going through right now. See,
it went him.
1-5.
It went him. It wasn't him. Hey, man, but it should be interesting. Let me ask you about a couple of new hires. First of all, great point. Somebody said, like I said, man, 3. Remember, there was a clip that came up on my timeline, and me and you were talking when we were doing the network, when we were doing the cable show. And we were talking about there was only one black head coach that was hired during that time. And this is one of the first times I can remember in a while that there were 3 hired out of the 9 coaches that were available, which is you don't remember this. This is not what happened. But so it's a big thing to see that. And I think that's another thing. 'Cause I remember the clip came up and me and you were going back and forth like, man, this sucked. This Rooney Rule is just a bunch of crap.
Stop it. And it's still crap. It's
still crap. But now you see a little. 3 coaches got hired out of the 9, which was totally different. But yeah,
a little progress.
Airbnb still can't get a job, but that's neither here nor there.
And listen, that ship is still on Airbnb. being a head coach of the NFL. Now he didn't even get like his name didn't even come up in this cycle.
Not even come up.
He
He
is
didn't get an interview.
OC, and that's it. And you know what's crazy? On one of our calls the other day, because I brought it up. I asked. I was like, I mean, come on, y'all. Let's keep it real.
Yeah.
Why isn't Eric Bieniemy a head coach of the NFL? And then a guy, I ain't gonna say his name, but y'all read his stuff. Y'all seen him around. But he said one of the reasons Bieniemy is not a head coach. He said when he walked in interviews, like he was entitled. Like, hey, listen, hey, I put the Kansas City thing together. I coached.
I did that.
Yeah, and people were like, huh? And I mean, listen, I ain't mad at him for having that approach, but if you done been through a couple of cycles and that's the approach you're going with, you gotta change your approach. You know what I'm saying?
If ain't nothing happened these last 2 years, make sure humble, because they still winning. They still breaking up there in Kansas City. That thing is running on. Ooh, they went to Buffalo this weekend. That engine was humming up there in Buffalo.
Hey, Eric Bieniemy. Now, the offense in Washington, but Kansas City. Hey, I know what y'all gonna say. Man, they got Mahomes.
That thing humming up there, boy. They went to Buffalo in the cold, boy.
If you a guru, dial it up. I don't care where you at. Dial it up, dog. Dial it up.
Your offense getting people fired now in Washington, baby. So you better let's get it together, baby.
I say he had to read the hey big head, girl, you know I miss you.
hey, Andy, all that we said before, Andy. Hey, Andy. Hey,
I don't care if they keep the camera on you. I don't care who they think calling the play, my boy.
I put that big old spread, that play sheet in my head so they won't even see me on the side. All they see is my eyes. Yep. They just see my eyes calling play. That's all they see, Andy. And that's all they'll see going forward, Andy. Hey, big head. I would have that big place card. Look, make sure. Hey, big head. Hey, that thing matters, man. So hey, shout out, hey, Bieniemy, man. Your window went like it closed. Yeah. Give me two more. Brian Callahan going to
so Callahan, the OC from Cincinnati Bengals, he's the Tennessee tight head coach. Clearly, they're probably gonna stay with Will Levis. They look at what he did in developing Joe Burrow, and then Joe Burrow gets hurt. What he did with Jake Browning, I mean, that's a very good look. The offense really didn't, he had a couple of hiccups. I mean, he playing with Jake Browning, but the offense, I mean, they were still kind of in the playoff hunt. Then Browning had the one bad game, but I mean, again, just imagine Callahan developing Will Levis. I think that's what that new power structure in Tennessee looks like now. That's why they ran Vrabel out of there. They were like, man, listen, bruh, you don't know nothing about the offensive side of football. They promoted Carthon, they gave Carthon all the power. The owner, she's like, hey, listen, yeah, Vrabel, whatever. Carthon is the guy. Him and Callahan, they're going to collaborate on this roster. And now that we have a developer of quarterbacks in the building now, so maybe we'll see some out of Will Levis. Hey, maybe he like me. Y'all know I'm still on the Malik Willis train. Maybe he be like, man, Will Levis,
free Malik, man.
Let me see what Malik Willis can do.
Free Malik, man. Free
Malik, man. Free my dog, man.
It'd be interesting to see, man. Tennessee still, they took that was a little rough off season. I know, like I said, it was a power struggle, and they got your boy up out of there. But it should be very interesting to see what this guy could do. And he's leaving Joe Burrow to come play with coach with Will Levis.
And Malik Willis. Make sure you put Malik Willis' name in there too. It ought to be an open competition.
I'm sorry, and Malik Willis.
Thank you.
Free Malik. I'm
still down to roll Malik Willis jersey. I ain't gonna wear it till what I'm saying. We get some positivity out here in these streets. I ain't just gonna be wearing it to be wearing it.
I put it out there. Free Malik. Put it out there.
Appreciate you, man. Free Malik, man. Free Malik Willis, man. Free my dog. Free my dog.
Malik.
And then you gave me my boy that just took the Carolina Panthers job. What's his name again? Canales.
Canales.
Pretty
Dave
boy.
Canales.
Dave
He was
Canales,
the
pretty boy.
OC at Tampa Bay. He was at
Here
Tampa
we
Bay.
go. We saw the work that he
Long
did.
sleeve.
He reinvented Baker. So now he has a new task is to work on the psyche of Bryce Young.
Yeah, Bryce Young.
What they're gonna have to do is do some better drafting. Tepper, who is the worst owner in the NFL,
Yeah, he
Tepper need to get out the way. He need to let this guy coach, whether it's 3 years, 5 years. Don't be trying to fire the guy in 2 years like he did Matt Rule or whatever the hell was going on there. You know, or 1 year after you you fire the boy who just got fired.
Yeah, he just got fired for Carolina. I don't know his name. That's how fast it was. We don't even know his name. Yeah, that damn fast. We don't even know his name.
He didn't even make it to the end of the season. So
you talking about retreads? How many times they retreaded Frank Wright? But they keep it going.
I mean, he in the system. He in the system. He in the system. But again, Carolina. I mean, now the division. Look how young this division is, coaching wise. You know, you got them. You got now you got Raheem. You got Canales.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you're gonna call Dennis Allen young in New Orleans. And then you got Todd Bowles, who's the elder statesman in the NFC South now. So hey, let's get it.
Hey, it should be very interesting. Again, we talked about it. Everybody talked about it. Wow, all these strangers. And look, Erica, everybody they hire is under 50. I'm just gonna put that out there again. These young guys they bringing in there.
You gonna bang that drum?
Look, man, I'm telling you, it's a different league.
You gonna bang that? I see what you're doing, Emmanuel Glade. You ain't fooling me, my boy. You ain't fooling me.
Okay, so let's go into it. Make sure we still on the NFL. All this is going on, but we still got football to play, Maceo.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
I want all y'all in the chat to tell me who you got in these games.
Let's go.
Please post it, type it. KC, woo! The game of the week is the first game. Goes to Baltimore, Maceo. Pat Mahomes versus that guy. Cam call him that guy.
Yeah.
Number 8, Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Who you got, Maceo, and why, man?
So I'm gonna say this one more time. I don't care Weebay, Stringer, Avon, you know what I'm saying, Poop, you know, I don't care naming, I don't care. None of them gonna be in Baltimore. I'm not betting against the bad man. Pat Mahomes is a killer. He is a killer. He don't matter. He don't care where he is. He is a killer. Y'all tried to tell me, hey, he never played outside of Arrowhead. It's going to be different when he go to Buffalo. Yeah, well, forget that. Now, Baltimore is a very good team. Scrappy defense, all that good stuff right there. Not until somebody beat Pat Mahomes, my boy. I'm going Pat Mahomes, dog. I'm going Pat Mahomes. I can't go against him. Why would I?
2 weeks ago, the way that Kansas City looked, I was like, yeah, this ain't going to go too long. But that thing that went to Buffalo last week, that engine that came out last week, ooh, boy, Pat Mahomes looked like a – make sure, I always can tell you, when you look at somebody when they get on the plane, how they look when they get on – Pat Mahomes like did the whole – he rode on the plane serious.
Bro.
And he went and did his thing. Look, man, show me I'm wrong. Taylor Swift will be in the building, all you haters. Let me talk about that for a minute. Let me say something about this. Okay. One thing about the NFL, I know a lot of people don't like Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
But the one thing about NFL, not only are they a football, but what else they also into, Maceo? What's the big thing?
They are attention whores.
Entertainment.
Yes. Yeah.
So if I got one of the biggest stars in the world coming to my games,
350 million followers. The NFL got 25 million followers.
You damn right I'm gonna show the camera on her every time.
Come on.
Every time she's at a game, I'm gonna show her about 15 damn times because we are a entertainment.
Come on.
We need ratings.
Come on.
They said that Chiefs game versus Buffalo had 53 million viewers.
50.
The biggest viewership of a divisional round. That was almost Super Bowl numbers. 53 million viewers. Okay, back to what I say. But I like Kansas City in this game. I just
Yeah, dog. Yeah, man.
I don't know why. I don't know why. I
Listen,
don't know why.
and Lamar, I saw Cora say it's 8 time. It is a time. He gonna win MVP, but until that bad man over the, hey man, until somebody push the bad man over the cliff,
Yeah.
I can't see it, dog. I can't see it.
I saw him against Buffalo last week. I was like this, like, oh my God, this dude here, is he back?
Hey man, he ain't never left. That's the problem, man. See, he like all the other greats, man. They kind of be bored during the regular season. They be going through the motion, and they just like, man, cause we got next week. Now the pressure on, and he like, man, turn me up, man. Like, no, he looks so different. This last week, these first 2 playoff games, he looked so different. Man,
I'm looking forward. But
you
you know what makes
go to Baltimore and not do that?
I see my old head, my big brother Ivan talking. You know the one thing that makes me look at it though, Maceo? I love that defense on Baltimore. So this is gonna be, hey, that 3 o'clock game gonna be lit, Maceo. It's gonna be lit. I'm tuned in. I ain't going nowhere. But
Okay,
since my big brother Ivan is on here, my linebacker brother. I gotta talk about
that. What outside of the linebackers? That's what y'all focusing on. Outside of the linebackers, what you like about Baltimore defense?
Hey man, they got a good line. They got good pressure. They get some things. Make sure they could be able to put some pressure on Mahomes. Man, this is a good defense, baby. It's one of the best defenses left outside of San Fran. But you know, this is one of the good defenses, man. It's a good defense, man. Come on, man. But I still got Kansas City. Kansas City by this much.
Until somebody push the bad man off the cliff, give me Kansas City, dog.
And also make sure I gotta ask you this. Okay. Is it a high scoring game? Because I can't see unless Lamar gets flustered. I think they're gonna put some points on the board in Baltimore. So is it a high scoring game? Is it 27? Do we get to the 30s?
It's gonna be one of them 30-27 games. It's gonna be
okay.
It's gonna be some scoring going on. But which one of these guys gonna make that crucial turnover?
Yeah.
Is Lamar gonna get caught scrambling and his ball security and that one time they hit out his hand, turnover, they kill it? With the receivers of Kansas City, all of a sudden tip one, and then you got a tip drill, and here come Kyle Hamilton and them guys over on that Baltimore defense. It's gonna be a great game, but in these situations, it all to me, when I'm placing my wagers, I'm always saying, hey man, which quarterback do I trust the most? I trust Pat Mahomes more than I trust Lamar Jackson. And I love Lamar.
And I'm looking, man.
I trust Pat Mahomes with everything on the line over Lamar Jackson. I just do, dog. I just do.
Let me read a few to cover. G say Pat Mahomes, the equivalent of Brother Mozone.
Yo,
hey. So it looks pretty fit, man. I see a lot of people with that, but it is going to be. We going with KC on this thing. I'm just going. I won't be surprised. Now, the other game, Maceo. The other game, and look, this is a personal thing for me because of an old teammate of ours. But Detroit is going to San Fran, Maceo.
Yeah.
Does Dan Campbell and the guy that left, Jared Goff, pull off another one, Maceo? Do they pull off another one, Maceo?
So on yesterday, I was taking the Lions.
Okay.
And I started watching some more film. I'm concerned about Debo.
Okay.
Because you really need Debo. Shout out to Woody. I was me and Woody Claw. Y'all know Woody, Maury Brown homeboy. That's our homeboy. That's our homeboy. Yeah, he's from the West Coast. He from Sacramento. So he from up there in North Cal, no Cal as they call it. So he a 49er fan. Yeah. And he helped me, son. He like, listen, he's concerned about Debo as well, because
yeah, that's a big part.
They need, they need that other. He like that last Infinity Stone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you got that last Infinity Stone, bah!
Yeah.
But hey, man, listen. For Burt, one peak. One
One
P.
P.
So here I go again. I ask myself this question: who do I trust most in this game? Do I trust
Woo!
former #1 overall pick Jared
Jared
Goff,
Goff.
who done found his groove? Do I trust Mr. Irrelevant,
Right.
Brock Purdy?
Right.
No. Do I trust Dan Campbell and them big cojones that he coached these games with?
Woo! And we all in Atlanta know about who coaching on the other
Or
side.
do I trust that dude who a fake genius? I mean, y'all keep telling me he a genius.
Yeah.
That's what y'all keep telling me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bruh,
Yeah.
listen, man. I'm going with the Lions, man. I'm taking the Lions, man. I'm going with Burt Evans. I'm going with the Lions, man. I'm going with the 3-1-3. I wish I had my buffs around here, man. I'm gonna have my buffs on Sunday, man. I'm going Detroit, man. I'm going with the 3-1-3, man.
Real quick, me and Maceo had a teammate back in the day, in the Morris Brown day, named Burt Evans. Pretty much one of the only few Detroit Lions fans we really knew.
The only Detroit Lions fan, excuse me, outside of the Detroit sisters, Regina and Danielle.
Yeah.
They always rep Detroit. They always they going to the game. They might be in San Francisco Sunday.
I think he passed away a little over 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing Burt would say every year with Detroit, 1P. Wasn't a repeat. We just want a 1P.
We just want a 1P. Right.
And we saying that's what we getting. We supporting that. Make sure the thing is, and somebody just brought this up. I'm trying to look at the comment. We got the game changers in one game, according to Cam, versus the game managers in the next game. We got Mahomes and Jackson in one game, and Goff and Purdy in the next game. I still don't trust Brock Purdy. I still don't know why I can't trust Brock Purdy, man. And without Debo makes it so balanced. Everybody talking about Christian McCaffrey, yeah, it's good. But without Debo giving that balance to Christian,
yeah,
I kind of like Detroit. I like Jared Goff. Jared Goff has played on the left coast before. He understands that area. I like Cass. I like it. Even though I like it though, Maceo, I'm going San Fran.
I mean, listen,
I'm going San Fran. I'm going San Fran, man.
I understand. Listen, earlier today, I was liking San Fran.
Yeah.
But looking at Debo Instagram, I don't know if Debo gonna play. Because when Debo playing, he don't be making these posts. See, I studied all of that stuff. Debo posted too much, which tell me he ain't at practice. He got too much time on his hand. He rehabbing. So while he rehabbing, he got his phone in his hand. He posting these pictures of these questionable outfits that he be wearing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, have y'all seen that video when Debo walking in the stadium and he got the all black? You seen that video, Clay?
Yeah.
Hey, man, listen. That is very unwide out behavior, right? Like wide out.
That's not what y'all do.
Like that, man. We don't do that, man.
Yeah,
we don't do that, Debo. I mean, come on, dog. If anybody gonna have swagger walking in the building, it's gonna be wide receivers. Not doing that right there. Man.
Hey, man.
I don't like y'all, Torn. No, I don't like y'all, but
yeah, I mean, it's just what it is.
But I'm a gambler, Torn, so it ain't like I doggone The Wire versus What Up, though. Now the Wire not gonna make it, Lee. The Wire not gonna be in Vegas, Lisa. The Wire not gonna be in Vegas.
What up, though? What up, though?
It's gonna be that great barbecue of Kansas City.
What up, though?
What up?
So my pick, Kansas City, San Fran. That's my pick. Make sure you're going Kansas. He's going Kansas City.
I'm going Kansas City, Detroit. I'm gonna watch 8 Mile starting tonight. I'm watching it all weekend. I'm watching B-Rabbit. I'm watching B-Rabbit. Just give everybody that work. Yeah.
Hey, so let me ask you this real quick, Mace, and talk this. Let's talk a little college football. Is Sharon the next head coach at Michigan? Does it make too much sense for Michigan to hire a guy who won games? Or everybody say that's where it's pointed.
He got to be.
He got to be the head coach at Michigan. It would be a big deal.
Just for the continuity, he got to be the head. They need. So I kind of I'll keep going back to right after Harbaugh, after the national championship. Harbaugh always every time Sharon Moore's name came up, he just spoke glowingly about, hey, that's the next superstar. That's the guy.
Yeah.
So it's like Harbaugh is telling the Michigan people, hey, hire this guy. You won't have as much turnover. You saw what he did in the 6 games I was out. Like, we don't win the natty if he don't keep us together.
Yeah.
He was the glue that kept that thing together. Like, let's not discount that. Why would you bring in somebody else? And for all of y'all keep talking about classes done started, Harbaugh waited. With Harbaugh leaving, kids have 30-day transfer portal window open.
I'm glad you said that, because that was my next question. How did the portal work with a coach leaving during this time?
Yeah, so when the coach leaves, you have 30, kids have 30 days.
Okay.
This all y'all fault who say coach lead, kids should better lead too. So this all y'all fault. So, old way, kids would have been stuck like Chuck. But they do have a 30-day window. But I do think that if they hire Sharon Moore, and a lot of the kids have been on Twitter, a lot of kids have been on Instagram, and they're like, hey, hire our guy today. Let's go. So it would make sense.
It would make sense to me. It would make sense to me.
Yeah.
That's my thing. I think, if he had an audition through the season. He had an audition, not only an audition, but he had an audition with one of the biggest games in football history at Ohio State. Was he back before Ohio State? No, he wasn't. Was he?
Nah, he didn't coach the Ohio State guy.
Yeah, it was Sharon, right?
Yeah, Sharon.
So he had an audition in front of the biggest crowds, the biggest platform, and he held up. That team fought for him. So that's why, I can't wait to see how this goes for him. I think hope he gets a chance, and we'll see how it goes, man. It should be it should be very interesting, Maceo. Hey, real quick, man. Shout out to all the coaches. Coach Banks make me think about it. With all the coaches, all these colleges coming to the coaches, coming out there and checking out. Shout out, get your kids in front of these people, man. That's why it's important to get your film together. Make sure you got good coaches who support you, because the college coaches are out now. They're looking for talent.
They outside.
Coaches are welcome. I like to see now.
I hope y'all got all y'all stuff in place, though. Have all your ducks in a row. Don't be calling me, asking me to call somebody, and then I say, well, man, what's your GPA? And then you tell me, man, I don't know, bro. I'm hanging up the phone on you, man, because I ain't finna call nobody I know and be talking about some, hey, I got this kid, but man, you got a question for GPA, bro. I ain't doing that.
Be ready.
I ain't doing that.
They coming for talent.
Yeah,
get your stuff together.
I ain't doing that. And Coach Banks, it always depends on the kid as well, because it's a kid. The story will get out in the next couple of days who is having no problem. His coach just left. He's jumping in the portal. He's having no problem moving around, and the college that he's about to jump to, they are welcoming him with open arms. So it depends on the school, true, but it also depends on who the kid is. I believe, if they want the kid bad enough, they'll make a way for him to be able to get in that school. So I mean, y'all know how this thing go. Come on, y'all know how this thing go.
Hey, what else you got, Maceo, man? What else you got?
Man, we gotta talk Atlanta Hawks real quick, man. We gotta talk Atlanta Hawks real quick, man. These Hawks, man. We on our West Coast trip. Yeah, I know. I knew you had to do that for that, man. What is going on, Emmanuel Glaze? Are you like me? Are you tired of the Jonte trade talk? Are you tired of that, man?
Either get rid of them or not get rid of them, man. At this point, do something. You know what I'm saying, Maceo? And at this team, the last time I checked with Quinn, I asked him after the 42nd game, after the midway point, what are you doing? What is going on? What's happening? He said, we're still trying to, he used a word I ain't never heard of. This year has been mercurial. I had to look that shit up, Maceo. Excuse my language. I had to look it up, Maceo. Because I was like, why are you using big words? Just tell me y'all ain't got no continuity. Y'all ain't gelling. But it's been a mercurial year. That's all I need to know. I don't need my coach telling me it's mercurial. I need to understand why this team, with the talent that they have.
I need my coach to go to Waffle House too, because he not eating. He not eating, dog. And
you got the salad, Jesse Raphael. And look, we be covering them next week. We got 3 games coming up at home. We got 6-game home streak.
Yeah,
coming up. Dallas is coming on Saturday, Friday. Then you got Raptors coming on Monday and on Sunday. And guess who coming on Tuesday? and I'm going to that game, mate. Show. I ain't been to one yet, but
No, you should go.
I ain't been in. I've been talking about
You keep sticking me with the dude. I don't want to see him.
But the Lakers come next Tuesday.
Yeah, you the one you supposed to have him last year, and then here you
I
go.
couldn't make it, man. I couldn't make it, dog.
Hey man, you want to cover LeBron? No, that's your guy. He's my guy. Your guy.
You've covered him for like the last 4-5 years. So yeah,
I mean, I ain't had no choice because you don't want to cover him.
Yeah, but it's make sure this thing looks. I don't know what to say about this team. It drives me crazy to look at them. I look at this team and I see talent, and then I see we getting blowed out the water. It ain't even close no more, bro.
Dude, Golden State ain't even good this year.
Golden State was just they were running. They look like the 2000 champions. That's what they looked like against the Hawks. They look like they were the champions against the Hawks last night.
Marlon, time out. Marlon, stop that. I love Lebanon James. Listen, I'm one of the few people that think that you can like Kobe, Mike, and LeBron. And none of y'all got none of LeBron's shoes. I got like 7 pair.
You got everybody's shoes.
I want a pair. Matter of fact, I want some LeBrons that worked yesterday.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't got no LeBrons, but y'all stay capping for my boy. Y'all put your cape on. Y'all won't even buy the man's shoes. He even said that he like, man, I wish these dudes just buy my shoes. They always talking about me. They don't even buy my shoes. So I mean,
let me ask you this, man.
Y'all.
Let me ask you this. Do you keep Trey? That's you said, what was it that you said the last time about trading somebody? I was like, I don't think you trade him. But is Trey a guy you can build around? Candace Parker even said it's hard to build a championship team in these days with a small guy.
Glaze, what have I been saying since draft night? Exciting, all that stuff for the culture. That okay. Dude, when we need him to go crazy, he don't go crazy. No, he can't carry us to a championship. I mean, he just can't. Is he a superstar? Yes, I get it. Do he be shooting from the logo? Yeah, but now he need help.
And I asked myself this question, Michelle. One, he's just on his third coach as a player, because players got power.
He on his third coach. Giannis on his fifth.
Giannis on his fifth. So we on his third coach, right?
Yeah.
We brought talent. You bring DeJounte Murray, you say we need that, you get rid of John, and we are a worse team this year than at any point we were last year.
Yeah.
Can you build around a guy that seems to be tough to build? I mean, to coach, he's tough to play with, it looks like, because he wants the ball.
Yeah,
DeJounte wants the ball.
Let him go. If those Laker rumors are true, man, ship his butt out of here, man. Get him out of here. So he's such a superstar. Get your 2 ones. Because, I mean, and then everybody can say, well, we going to miss him. What we doing with him?
Yeah.
What we doing with him? Yeah, we made that one run.
That beautiful run.
And he got hurt.
It's something he gets hurt a lot. Just put it out there.
Then he gonna take that down. He gonna take 5 bad shots a game, every game. He gonna take that logo shot from the timeline, from the logo. I mean, I'm like, dog, and he be taking them when it ain't no need to take it. Like, why are you taking it, dog? Why are you taking it?
And I can say this: when I really got pissed is when last year, when the coach, I can't think of his name right now, was here, and he didn't show up to practice. He didn't show up to the game. He didn't play a game.
Yeah, when
him and Nate had a problem.
Yeah,
he said, I ain't show up for the game. Oh, we good now. It's like, nah, bro, you can't be the star and just not show up for a game.
He had another game where he decided he was gonna fly. He gonna G5 it back. He didn't even fly with the team.
Yeah, come on, baby.
Come on,
man. Yeah, come on,
man. Get this dude out of here.
If you ain't got no ring, we can't be doing other stuff. We can't be doing special stuff because you ain't. Come on,
man. Yeah. Podcasting. Oh, good shot, Fly J. Whoa.
What else you got for us, man?
Man, before we get out of here, Emmanuel Glaze, you got to get your thoughts on this, Emmanuel Glaze.
Okay.
NFL draft is fastly approaching. We got the combine coming up. Everybody's gonna start making these mocks. I mean, all the big boys they drop their mocks, and everybody is consensus. Caleb Williams, you take Caleb Williams. You take Caleb Williams.
Mm-hmm.
My question for you, Emmanuel Glaze. We've seen Sunshine not be generational.
Mm-hmm.
Is Caleb Williams a can't miss NFL quarterback?
I ain't seen a can't miss prospect in a long time. I'm be honest with you. That phrase, I don't even like that phrase no more. Yeah. Can't miss. Think about the guys that are winning now. Mahomes. What was he picked at, Maceo? What was
he was like 12, 13. Yeah. Yeah.
Where was Lamar picked?
Mitch Trubisky went before Pat Mahomes.
Look at Lamar 27th pick. He was almost
they had to trade back up. They had to trade back up to 32 to take Lamar. Lamar
was 32.
He would have fallen out the first round.
Marlon, you stole my thing. I haven't seen a can't miss since Peyton. That was the last one I seen. So when they keep telling me about these can't miss quarterbacks, I'm like, yeah, we can. You can miss with a quarterback. Think about how Carolina feeling right now. Like we had CJ or Bryce. Everybody told us to take Bryce. He was a can't miss. He won at Alabama.
You always, and then he was like, always take the sides. You always.
And CJ was like, "Thank you, Houston." And Houston went to the playoffs. Rookie coach, rookie quarterback. Yeah, I don't know. The can't miss thing. Y'all look. Mel Kiper get paid millions of dollars to say stuff like that. I don't listen to it. They show me. You know what's funny about this? And Todd McShay, they be showing one. Like they tell me about Drake May. They tell me they show 3 Drake Mays plays, and they say how good it is. I've seen Drake May versus Duke. I've seen Drake May versus Virginia Tech. He looked horrible in all those games.
Yeah, hey, I was in the building when he came out of Georgia Tech, and Georgia Tech put that work on him. Yeah,
and I'm like, if you can't miss,
I synced it.
Yeah, but that's the thing, man. So can't miss is hard for me, man. It's hard for me to do that thing. Make sure let's run down some topics real quick. Let's get your thing on it. Yeah, we still in this from PTI. LSU, South Carolina, the women's game, Maceo. Will Dawn Staley step a mud hole, or is LSU coming through that? What do you think? And because Dawn Staley got the only undefeated team, in women's basketball. Yeah. What you thinking, Maceo?
Listen, I got it on the tube now. It's early. It's hard for me to go against my boo, man. It's hard to y'all know Dawn Staley is my boo. So. Yeah. I'm always going South Carolina, dog. I'm always going South Carolina, dog. You ain't never got to worry about that, man. I'm always taking my boo. Even though she ain't got her hair down, usually in big game, she got the flat iron press going.
I'm getting that now. I'm getting that now. So
I guess because she on the road, she ain't bring the flat iron with her. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? All right, but yeah.
And Dawn Staley, I'm going South Carolina. She lost the whole team last year, and still
it don't matter, man. She
coaching like that now. She coached like that now.
Yeah.
Maceo, shout out to our guy, Mays High in Atlanta, Georgia. Has hired that guy in our area. So shout out to Mays High. Booby, Reggie Austin. Booby has been hired. Your thoughts on Booby going to his
Marlon? I don't have to give up Pam Oliver. No, she my boo too. I got 4 boos.
You got a lot of boos now.
I just got 4 boos. I got 4 boos. Pam Oliver.
Okay.
Dawn Staley.
Okay.
Swin Cash.
Okay.
And Tracy Wilson. They're my boos.
You said Tracy the other day. I'm just looking.
Yeah, they're my boos. They're my boos. And Josina Anderson, my 5 boos.
See, you keep going up. You want on another hand after a while. You going on another hand after a while, man.
That's it. I got 5 boos. That's it. I'm not going past that. They're my boos.
So you got that. Another quick thing. Shout out to Booby for being there.
Hey. Yeah, man. Shout out to Booby, man. Hey. Grew off off Fairburn Road, man. He's coached at Mays before at football, and he coached baseball. And now, hey, he's the man for the job. Good luck to the Boobster. Booby, I'm going to cheer for you every week except 1 week, big dog. You already know what it is.
Can't do Doug.
Can't cheer for you against Doug.
Well, I can't let you leave here.
It'll be 2 in a row. We're going to make it 2 in a row.
And I can't let you leave here, Maceo. Doc Rivers got another damn job.
Hey,
Doc Rivers got
Ray,
another damn job, man.
Ray, Doc Rivers got hired on his day off.
Hey, 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 hey.
Hey,
I can coach Giannis. Hey, hey. I said that man was off and got hired. How many games did Doc do? I got to listen to some of the games. Was he dogging Adrian during those games? I got to see what Doc was saying back in the day.
Y'all know I don't watch no game with no sound on, so I don't
go look and see what Doc was saying about that. But Doc Rivers is now the new head coach of a 30-13 team.
That's crazy, man.
30-13.
Man.
What kind of? And you got Giannis, and you got Dame Time.
Hey, man,
your 2 stars.
Doc, but I've never seen people fail up more than Doc. Man, Doc just fall into like the greatest situations, y'all. That man, hey man, that man
got talent everywhere he go, dog.
That man in Boston, all of a sudden they can get KG. They get Ray Alford. Oh, by the way, yeah, man, we're gonna get KG too.
We're gonna get KG.
Man, when he was with the Clippers, even though the Clippers didn't win nothing, but man, just look at the squad he had, man. He had Lob City.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Then he go get Philly. He got Embiid. He got Doc. That is the greatest phrase ever. He fails up.
Hey man, I've never seen nobody. And listen, y'all, I love Mr. Doc Rivers. When we interviewed Dominique, remember I telling Dominique how I judged if we were gonna be late or early for school because we were behind. If we were behind Dominique and Doc Rivers had a Jag. Dominique and Doc Rivers lived in Camelot off Old National.
Yep.
If we saw them in McDonald's, if they were ahead of us, we were on time. If they were behind us, we were late. So that's how we judge it. Doc had a maroon Jaguar. I never forget the car. Me and Glade, we're at Dominique's house. We talked about Dominique fell out laughing. He was like, yeah, dog. So, yeah, man.
That man say he fell into it. And you're right. Mark Jackson can't even get a broadcasting job.
Man, Mark, I mean, dog.
What he
out here, man.
Woo! Wait.
You know what? I gotta make a collage of all my boos. I'm gonna make a boo collage. Today.
You say you ain't got but 5. I've seen that.
I got 5. That's
in
5.
all caps. I've seen more than that, man. In all caps, Michelle.
5 boo. Okay, so those. Okay, I'm gonna 5 sports boos. Okay. 5 sports boos. Those are my 5.
Y'all be on the lookout.
Cam Oliver.
Y'all be on the lookout.
Don Staley, Swin Cash.
Okay.
Tracy Wolfson.
And
Joe St. Anderson.
A poo collage.
My top 5. Yeah, I'll make my boo collage. Yeah, matter of fact, let me work on that.
I think I'm gonna say free Mark Jackson. I don't know what he did, but that you
definitely free Mark Jackson.
You talking about blackball or somebody? Oh, somebody say Nia Long, non-sports.
See, that's non-sports. See, I'm just talking about sports.
She was in sports for a while. She was in sports. She was on the side on the floor.
Sports.
She was the wife of a head coach.
That don't count, man. She barely came to the games, man. We only found that out because damn TMZ asked us some goofy questions. Like they not. I didn't know they had a child together. Y'all get out of here with that, man.
Thank you. She was part of the sports culture, Maceo. Come on, man. She getting a check every month from the sports culture for child support.
Now, I mean,
she getting child support, sports culture check. $32K a month in sports.
Jesus, what do that child need?
I don't even know what that said. Mama still got some fun.
Nia ain't broke, man. I do not Don. I don't like Don Staley hair tonight, man. I'm worried now.
What? Really?
Yeah, I don't like Don hair tonight, man. Big game. Go ahead, that thing flat iron down, man. That thing will be flat iron with the part down the middle. That thing flat iron. Nia Long do that well, man. Yeah.
But man, she part of the culture, man. That was 6. You know what I'm saying? And we'll see, man.
Damn.
All right, guys.
Coach said she with Cam and Mace now. No, man, she ain't for the streets like that, man.
You ain't see Cam you ain't see the photo of Cam?
Yeah, I saw it, but man. That man, you saw the way that photo was designed. She was like that. She almost that was the equivalent like a church hug. They were like side by side. I ain't reading nothing into that right there, y'all.
Keep hope alive, Maceo.
I ain't reading nothing into that. Now I'm telling you now. Y'all know I'm gonna bump into her eventually, y'all.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
I'm a bump. One
Now,
thing, even
will
though
it
I
happen?
dropped the ball on the Ashanti, I dropped the ball.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I dropped the ball on Ashanti.
I'm saying.
I messed that up. I messed that up, everybody. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You had Ashanti, and you
I
went
went
the
through the
wrong
wrong
way.
door. Who to know she was gonna come out that door? I went through the wrong door.
I said, make sure there goes Ashanti. You took off. I thought we were
Took
gonna
off.
get it.
Took off, y'all. I went down the wrong corridor. Yeah.
You know, you doing some things, man, that I ain't been too happy with, man. And that's one of them. You know, swing cash thing, you didn't get that taken care of.
Her husband was with a Glaze.
I mean, you know the jobs when we together. You know the job. You know the jobs.
Her husband wouldn't move, Glaze.
Oh, come on, man. We got specific roles.
No, not only did her husband wouldn't move, then the kids were right there, man. Come on, man. Yeah. Coach said we could have been Mashati.
That's the new name. That's the new name.
Coach, I fumbled. I went down the wrong corridor. She was just finishing the Star Spangled Banner.
Yeah.
I got a good start.
Everything was just set in place.
I'm in the tunnel where she should have came out. They took her through another tunnel, Coach. I was disgusted.
Make sure I sprinted down there. I was like, man, we about to get this photo. I was already had my capture ready for the
man.
For the
she held that all white, man. She was looking, boy. Woo!
And yeah, tell us, Jerry. Nelly say, hey.
Nelly wasn't even in the picture at this time. Jerry, Nelly, man, she was free and single, man. She was fly like a bird, man. That's all right. I gotta wait now. She even drop a baby too, so man, man. Forget about it.
We got things to do, man. Only if we see Maya, I'm gonna need you to get that one too. I'm gonna need you to get that Maya because
I'm gonna do something real big for y'all in about 2 weeks. I'll tell y'all about it next week, but I'm gonna do something real big for y'all in about 2 weeks. I will not lose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey guys, check out the game right now. LSU is up 19-11. They got a lot of energy right now against South Carolina. So it should be a great one.
It's because Dunn ain't got a hair down, man.
Shout out to the Atlanta Vibe, the new professional women's volleyball team. They got the first inaugural victory last night in Omaha. Check them out, guys. They'll be playing at Gwinnett this year. We got friends of the show that's a part of that big organization. So if you're in the volleyball, you like it. I know a lot of y'all got kids that, especially who are interested in volleyball. They got a professional volleyball team in Atlanta. First of its kind, first one in the United States. There's
Yo, why Angel Reese got them? Why she got them eyelashes on?
That's a thing, Maceo.
Jesus, but she put them on after the game.
She a brand. Angel's a brand, bro.
My bad. She might got a lash NIL deal. My bad.
So you saying this year Halloween's is the game, the revenge game on them Borough boys, Lincoln County.
Coach, all I know. When I pull up tomorrow, Coach, you better have me. All my gear better be in the bag. I need sweatpants.
I say make sure be in Greene County tomorrow.
Yeah, I need sweatpants. I need the shirt. I need a boot camp outfit. So yeah, I need all that, Coach. So
Coach, y'all had to embarrass her like y'all did this year, Coach. Y'all ain't
going to put my package together, Coach. Because when I come through the building, I just want my stuff, Coach. I don't ask no questions. I want my stuff. Hoodie, crew neck, shorts.
Yeah, make sure the gear guy.
Scully.
Make sure the gear guy.
Yeah, man. I want my gear, man. I want my gear. Yeah.
And that's our show for this week, man. Next week, man, we don't know what's gonna happen. And check out my girl Erica, man. They'll be talking about the division, the championship games with Maceo next Tuesday.
Yeah, crushing championship weekend. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Should be a big one. So
I should be happy because the Lions and the Chiefs will be stamping their ticket to Las Vegas.
There it is. I got the Chiefs.
Oh, Glade. He got something for you too, Glade. Jesus Christ, Glade. I don't know if you're gonna want that gift.
I'm gonna take it because you my dude, but I can't wear that coat. I mean, I can't take that stuff. I keep it because you my dude, you my guy, Coach. Even though I never got any from Newton. I never got none of that, man.
Newton boys.
Yeah, I never got them Newton boys gear, man. But that's why. But I take it, but Yeah, either way. Yeah. All right, guys. Y'all have a great show, man.
Yeah, man. Y'all go enjoy this game, man. South Carolina down. I guarantee y'all, if Dunn go in halftime and flat out her hair
gonna fly down.
Yeah, man. Let me find a picture out of my booze, man, so I can let y'all know my sports booze.
Sports booze.
Sports
all
booze.
Right, y'all.
Top 5 sports booze. Yes.
I think it's 6, but we'll see.
It's 5, man. It's 5.
We'll see what it is. All right, man.